Have you ever stood up from a chair and felt like your legs didn't quite have your back the way they used to? Maybe you've noticed your arms aren't as strong, or the things you used to lift with ease now feel like they're made of bricks. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. It's not just you, and it's not just aging, it's something called sarcopenia. And while that word might sound intimidating, the truth is, there's something surprisingly simple you can do to fight back, starting with what you eat in the morning. See, after the age of 60, our bodies start to change in ways we don't always expect. Muscle mass begins to decline, quietly at first, then more noticeably. That's sarcopenia at work. But here's the good news. It's not inevitable, and it's not irreversible. You don't have to settle for weakness or slow down your life just because the years are adding up. In fact, what you choose to put on your breakfast plate can become one of your strongest weapons in keeping your body active, mobile, and vibrant. Now, I know mornings can be rushed or even a little lazy sometimes, and that's okay. But if you're someone who skips breakfast or just has a piece of toast and calls it good, this is where we need to make a shift. Because what you eat first thing in the morning sets the tone for your muscles all day long. Let's talk about protein. Not the kind you might hear about from bodybuilders or fitness fanatics. I mean real, age-appropriate, muscle-supporting protein. Think eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, a bit of lean turkey, or even plant-based options like tofu. Your body needs a good dose of protein in the morning to start rebuilding and maintaining muscle. Without it, your body stays in a breakdown state longer than it should, especially after a night of fasting. And over time, that adds up to real weakness. Take for example a simple breakfast of 2 eggs and a scoop of plain Greek yogurt. That's nearly 20 to 25 grams of high-quality protein right there. Enough to tell your body, hey, it's time to build, not break down. Add a slice of whole grain toast or half an avocado for some healthy fats and fiber, and you're setting yourself up for strength, not just for the morning, but for the years to come. Now you might be wondering, do I need a protein shake? Not necessarily. If you're getting enough protein from real food, especially early in the day, your body will thank you for it. But if eating solid food early in the morning doesn't sit well with you, then yes, a high-quality protein smoothie with some berries, almond milk, and maybe a handful of spinach is a fantastic alternative. Just keep it simple. You don't need anything fancy, just consistent. And here's something most people don't realize. Our muscles aren't just for lifting things. They're connected to nearly every part of your health, your balance, your posture, even your ability to stay independent. When muscle fades, things like getting out of bed, climbing stairs, and carrying groceries become harder. That's why maintaining strength isn't just about looking good. It's about living well. And this is especially true for those of us over 60. Our muscles respond differently than they did when we were younger. That means we can't rely on the habits we had in our 30s or 40s. We have to get intentional. We have to give our bodies what they need to keep moving and thriving. Now, let's talk about another important addition to your morning routine, vitamin D. This one doesn't get as much attention as it should, but it plays a huge role in keeping your muscles working properly. Without enough vitamin D, your body struggles to absorb calcium, which weakens your bones and increases your risk of falls. And just as important, vitamin D helps regulate muscle function. In fact, studies show that older adults with low vitamin D levels tend to have lower muscle strength and slower walking speeds. You can get vitamin D from sunlight, of course. About 15 minutes of morning sun on your skin can go a long way. But during the colder months, or if you're mostly indoors, adding a vitamin D supplement or eating vitamin D-rich foods like salmon, fortified cereals, or eggs can help fill in the gaps. Pair that with your morning protein, and you're already doing more than most people to keep muscle loss at bay. Now, I get it, changing routines can feel overwhelming. Maybe breakfast has never been your thing. Or maybe you're not used to thinking of food as medicine. But just imagine this, waking up with a little more strength in your step, a little more energy in your arms. Picture yourself lifting a grandchild without hesitation or going for a walk without that nagging fear of losing your balance. These moments aren't far off. They're within reach. And they begin with the small, consistent choices you make, starting with that very first bite of the day. And speaking of consistency, it's not about perfection. You don't need to eat the same thing every morning or measure everything to the gram. The key is to make protein and muscle-supporting nutrients a regular part of your day, especially in the morning when your body is most ready to receive them. You deserve to feel strong. You deserve to move confidently, to enjoy the activities you love, and to wake up without that creeping sense that your body is slowly giving out. Because the truth is, aging doesn't mean surrendering to weakness. It just means playing smarter, taking better care of your body, and understanding the signals it sends you. Now that we've talked about the power of protein and the support of vitamin D, let's move on to another piece of the puzzle that might surprise you. Hydration. Yes, water. Simple, plain water. It sounds almost too basic, doesn't it? But staying well hydrated is one of the most overlooked ways to protect your muscles and your overall health after 60. When your body is even slightly dehydrated, your muscles can feel tired, stiff, and prone to cramps. That stiffness you sometimes feel in the morning? That could be your muscles crying out for water. And as we age, our sense of thirst becomes less reliable. You may not feel thirsty even when your body desperately needs hydration. That's why it's so important to start your day with a full glass of water, even before your coffee. Think of it as waking up your muscles, joints, and even your digestion. It gets everything moving. And when you pair that water with a protein-rich breakfast and a little movement, you're giving your body the trifecta of strength-building fuel. Now, let's add one more thing to your morning that many people skip over entirely: movement. Not a full workout, not a gym session, nothing dramatic. Just 5 to 10 minutes of gentle movement in the morning. A few leg raises while sitting in a chair, light stretches, a short walk around the house, even standing on one leg at the kitchen counter to challenge your balance. These small acts wake up your muscles and tell your body, we're still in this game. You don't need to push yourself to the point of exhaustion. The goal isn't to run marathons. The goal is to stay active, stay mobile, and keep your muscles engaged. Because muscles, like relationships, respond to attention. The more love and care you give them, the more they give back. Think about the last time you took a walk around the block or did a few stretches and thought, wow, I feel better already. That feeling isn't just in your head. Moving your muscles releases chemicals that reduce pain, improve mood, and boost circulation. It's one of the simplest ways to feel alive and capable, even on the days when energy feels low. And here's something even more motivating. When you combine morning protein, hydration, and a bit of movement, you're not just slowing down muscle loss. You're reversing it. Yes, even after 60. Muscle doesn't stop responding to what you do. It just takes a little more patience and consistency. But the results? They're worth every bit of effort. Now, there's one more breakfast addition we need to talk about: omega-3 fatty acids. These healthy fats are found in foods like walnuts, chia seeds, flax seeds, and especially fatty fish like salmon or sardines. Why are they important? Because omega-3s help reduce inflammation in the body, and chronic inflammation is a major contributor to muscle breakdown. They also support joint health, brain function, and heart health, making them a triple win for your morning plate. If salmon for breakfast sounds a bit much, don't worry. Even just sprinkling some chia seeds into your morning yogurt or smoothie is a great start. Or try a tablespoon of ground flax seeds stirred into your oatmeal. These small tweaks, done consistently, can make a big difference over time. And if you're not getting enough omega-3s through food, a high-quality supplement can help fill the gap. All of this may sound like a lot, but it's really just about creating a rhythm that works for you. One that fits into your mornings without stress or complication. Wake up, drink some water, eat a nourishing breakfast with good protein. Maybe take a short walk or do a few stretches. Add in some omega-3s here and there. That's it. That's your recipe for fighting muscle loss and staying strong, mobile, and full of life. Remember, you don't have to make huge changes all at once. Pick one small thing to start with. Maybe it's adding an egg to your breakfast. Maybe it's committing to 1 glass of water before coffee. Or maybe it's a short walk after breakfast, just to get the blood flowing. Wherever you start, know that you're taking a powerful step toward taking back control of your body. You've spent decades taking care of others. Family, work, life. This is your time to take care of you. To nourish your body not just to survive, but to thrive. And the beautiful thing is, it's never too late. Your body is always listening, always ready to respond. You just have to give it the right signals. And when you do, you'll notice the little victories. Standing up more easily, walking a bit faster, feeling steadier on your feet. Those small moments add up to something bigger. A life with more confidence, more independence, and more joy. So here's to strong mornings. To simple, powerful habits. To choosing strength over stiffness, vitality over fatigue. You deserve to feel good in your body. You deserve to move through life with ease and energy, no matter your age. If today's message spoke to you, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What small habit are you going to try tomorrow morning? Share it with us. We're all on this journey together. And if you found this helpful, give the video a like and consider subscribing for more tips to help you live your healthiest, happiest life. Here's to strength, here's to morning power, and here's to living your best life at any age.